How many of you ever sat there staring at the ceiling, asking yourself, what am I supposed to be doing with my life? I used to think purpose would just show up one day like a light bulb moment. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Clarity doesn't come from sitting still. It comes from moving. Imagine trying to steer a parked car. No matter how much you turn the wheel, you're not going anywhere. Your life works the same way. You have to press the gas, even if you're unsure of the destination, because the road will reveal itself only once you start driving. Hi, I'm Naija. Hello. Thank you for joining this video. This is part 2 of my growth series on how to find your purpose. Thank you for watching. If you haven't seen part 1, it'll be linked in the description below. If you're brand new, hello. If you're not, welcome back. All right, guys. So I hope you watch part 1 because this is part 2. Look, let me tell you something. Once you understand like the clarity of your purpose, just okay, accept the fact, okay, I'm the purpose. And you need to watch the video before this. And now it's time to act. It's time to take action. You have to do something. You have to move. You have to get out. You have to do something different. Okay? What are you waiting for, lovelies? What are you doing? You have to do something. I don't care if you get out and you start walking and thinking about it. I don't care if you get out and you start jogging. I don't care if you get on the phone and talk to your bestie about it. You have to take action. You can't just say, I'm going to do this. Because every day you wake up and say you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, and you do nothing. That's like getting in the car saying, car, move. The car won't move because you didn't turn it on, first of all. You didn't accept the fact you were in the car to turn it on, right? And push that gas, you know what I'm saying, and gets to moving. So even though, you know how sometimes you feel like, I don't know where to go, but I want to go somewhere. So you get in the car, right? And you're like, dang, I want to go somewhere, but I don't know where to go. But do you just sit in the car? I mean, maybe some of you do. But if you sit in the car, you won't go nowhere, all right? Sometimes you just got to get in and start driving. And then you start discovering new areas, different people, new faces, just like a different adventure. And that's how it is with your purpose, too. You have to just get going. You just never know in what direction is going to pull you. Like, I sit back and think like, okay, I've been on YouTube many years now, not consistent or whatever, because I was always waiting for somebody to join me, well, my husband, to join me on the journey of YouTube. And I was just trying to follow what everybody else is doing. I didn't know exactly what it was about, but not really realizing that it's what you make it about. You. That's why it's called YouTube. It don't matter what everybody else is doing. It's about what you make it about. This is your channel. You control your channel, right? So I was always like just putting pause on everything, and I would never get to my destination because I was always thinking like, it's going to happen one day. It's going to happen one day. It's going to happen one day. It's not going to happen no days because you ain't doing shit. So I said, no matter what, if my husband joins me on a journey of YouTube or not, I'm going to keep going. And now it's been, I can honestly be proud of myself and say it's been, in October, it'll be a whole year. I've been consistent. Just me alone, consistently putting out videos. And I'm like, wow, that's wonderful. But then in the back of my mind, my brain is like, so I ain't see you really get nowhere. You moved up slowly with subscribers and watch time. And then my soul is saying something is better than nothing. You doing nothing. Like a whole year went by and you did nothing. And you sit there and you be mad at yourself like, dang, I didn't even do nothing. I didn't do one video. I didn't do nothing. What? And I can honestly say I did something. I really put my foot out there. I really put myself out there and I really did something. I took action. And right now it's almost a year into doing videos and I'm still happy about it. And I said, I'm going to just enjoy the journey. I don't know where it's going to take me. I don't know if I'm going to stick with YouTube. I don't know. But I do know that I like doing videos. So I might do videos on YouTube. I might do videos on Instagram or TikTok or just for me. I don't know. But I know that if I'm on this journey, I'm on this path, I'm on this road, it's going to take me somewhere, okay? It's going to take me somewhere, and that's for you too. If you're doing the action, if you're putting in the work, it's going to take you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So depending on the action you take is the road that you're going to go down. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. You have to go. You have to, like they say, go with the flow. You have to go with the flow. And going with the flow don't mean like sitting down and saying, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Do something today, okay? Write about it today. Put a goal down today and say, and then do it. Do the action. See where it takes you. See where it goes. And just keep doing it. 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 Now with the action, after a while, the repetition of it, and especially if you're not seeing no progress, you're like, I'm doing this for the last 30 days. I'm doing this thing for the last 30 days and I don't see any progress. The progress always starts in the spiritual. It never starts in the physical. You never see progress in the physical first. It always starts in the spiritual and you don't see it. So your mind is conditioning right now because the soul is getting your mind to like say that this is something you got to keep doing. This is something that you got to be consistent at. This is like a muscle you're building, you know what I'm saying? But your mind is fighting you like, this is stupid. You said if we keep doing this, we're going to see some progress and this is supposed to be my purpose and this is supposed to be that. And then you got to tell your mind, shut up. Tell your mind, shut up. Look, I'm walking down this path. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn here, there. Okay. I'm following my innate spirit because I've been following you, mind, for the last so-and-so years. And this is where I'm at. Not that I ain't grateful that I'm still here, but hey, this is not where I want to be at this particular moment in time. So in order for me to get something different, let's give the soul a chance to take lead of the wheel. You had lead of the wheel, mind, for the last so-and-so years. Now it's the soul's time to take lead of the wheel. So I'm like, okay. So now with the soul, when you're transitioning to letting the soul take action for you, it's a lot of stillness going on. And it's a lot of fighting with your mind. Okay. See, the soul is like the laid back friend, like the laid back one that's like, take it easy. You're doing great. Keep moving. Put it out. Keep doing this. Keep going this way, right? Your mind is like, this is stupid. You're dumb. You're not getting nowhere. You're wasting your time. And you have to fight your mind. You have to tell it to shut up. Okay? Because you had your turn. Okay? And after a while, after 60 days, it gets a little bit better. But 80% of the people, after 60 days, it gets a little bit better. And you start saying, you know what? I like this. This is cool. And you still hear your mind in the background going like, it's been 60 days. I don't know about this. And you have to tell it to shut up because it's been so-and-so amount of years. And look where we at. Stop playing with me. Hello. So after 90 days, the mind gets a little quieter because you're exercising this muscle that hasn't like you haven't used. You're taking action. You out there. You doing things. You meeting people. Whatever. You taking action, right? Your mind is like, so you think you special because you went 90 days and you have to tell it to shut up because you think you so special when we went such and such amount of years with you. Okay? So you following your soul and your soul is like, you got this. Look how good, look how consistent you've been. Look how good you're doing. You're doing great. You see some kind of progress. You see it in your mind because see, your mind is starting to feed you good thoughts, right? It's starting to feed you that good thoughts, even though you hear in the back of your mind, the old thoughts, the old coding still out there, still doing this thing. Let me tell you, as much as you keep taking action with your with your purpose and everything like that, as much as you keep doing it, your mind will still fight you. It's just the voice becomes lower. The soul becomes louder, right? The soul becomes louder because it's taking the forefront, it's taking the wheel, and the mind becomes a little whisper, a little whisper. You still hear it, you know, because your body is trained to listen to the mind all the time. It's trained to listen to the mind. It's trained to say, yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, it's not going nowhere. Gosh, there's no progress. This is not where I expected it to be. But the soul, it's like, you're too hard on yourself. You're doing better than 99% of the people. Some people ain't doing nothing, and you doing something. Like, I remember sitting down with my husband, having a talk, and he was like, everybody want to be YouTubers now. Everybody want to quit their job and be YouTubers and stuff like that. And I was like, everybody don't want to do that. Because who you know at your job that's a YouTuber? He's like, nobody. And I'm like, who I know at my job when I had a job that want to be a YouTuber? Nobody. That's actually doing YouTube. Nobody. We know nobody. Okay, well, my sister's doing YouTube and my children. But that's it. Like, that's my family's doing YouTube. But none of my friends are doing YouTube. So that means not everybody is doing YouTube. So stop being negative. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. Like, your brain will start telling you all types of stuff. Like, it's saturated, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, I just tell you the example about YouTube. Let me take an example about stores. Go outside and see how many stores you see on your block, man. Okay. I grew up in New York, all right, in Brooklyn. And there was a damn bodega on every corner, okay? One corner here, one corner there, across the street, one corner there, across the street, another corner, bodegas. And guess who was getting the money? All of them, okay? If that's not saturation in its purest form, okay, that's working, then I don't know what to tell you. Keep going and keep taking action. Even if your brain is trying to like jump you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, because I'm telling you, like, you see a 7-Eleven everywhere. Like, how you see 2 7-Elevens on one block and they both still making money? That means saturation does not exist. Hello. It doesn't exist. So I guess all you got to do is just put into action. Each day, put into action. Each day, put into action. Each day, put it into action. And I promise you, it's a law. You will get progress. And not only you will get progress, you will see progress. Okay? It's a law. It has to come. It has to come to fruition. It has to, because you see examples of it every day, wherever you turn. Look how many schools there are. Okay? Does everybody say, we're not going to school anymore? No. There's many schools. Naija, does that make any sense what you're saying? You know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's a lot of certain things that still are successful. They're still here. They didn't go out of business. You know what I'm saying? So you don't go out of business. You keep going, because, I mean, what do you have to lose anyway? Especially if you like what you're doing. And if you don't like what you're doing, find something that you like what you're doing, so you can keep at it, so you can be consistent at it, because you still might be finding your purpose, even though I told you in the first video what the purpose was. The first purpose is you. All right. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Give it to a friend. Maybe your friend has been talking this yin and the yang and stuff like that, and they need something while they're on their way to work to listen to. Give them this 10-part Grow series, okay? Give them that opportunity to listen to something that's going to feed and fuel their mind to get them to where they want to be in life, okay? You need that sometimes, all right? All right, guys, I'm Naija. Thank you for watching this video. I'm your motivational bestie, and I will see you in part 3 of the growth series, how to find your purpose. Peace.